Iranian leaders have visited Turkey over the years, but this is the first time in almost 2 decades that a head of state was received at the presidential palace in Ankara. Both countries attached importance to Hassan Rouhani's visit to Turkey's capital. They may be unlikely partners, but Iran and Turkey are putting aside their political differences on Syria and focusing on what brings them together, business and trade.
The Iranian president came here with many ministers and a powerful business delegation. I believe the agreement signed opens a new era in economic relations.
There was no mention of a new era in political ties. This growing cooperation does not signal that both countries are any closer on Syria. There are deep divisions over that conflict, with both countries supporting rival sides. Iran is a strategic ally of the Syrian government, and Turkey has been one of its fiercest critics and a supporter of the opposition. It was clear Iran hasn't changed its policy on Syria. Rouhani welcomed the re-election of President Bashar al-Assad, a vote Turkey and its Western allies called illegitimate.
Of course, we discussed Syria and Egypt. We both agree that what is important is peace and stability in both countries, and the fact that the will of the people should be recognized in both cases.
But these meetings were never really about Syria. Iran is eager to keep Turkey as a commercial partner. After all, it is still under sanctions in the absence of a deal with international powers over its nuclear program. But those sanctions have not stopped Ankara from using an indirect system to purchase much-needed Iranian oil and natural gas. And that is why Turkey is a financial lifeline for Iran as its new leadership tries to end its international isolation.
Iran's relations with the Western countries, especially the United States, also started to develop to some extent. And this improvement of relations between Iran and the West make Turkey easy to enlarge, to deepen its relations with Tehran.
There were a lot of smiles, handshakes, and a lot of statements describing these meetings as a step on a new path. The leaders did pledge to work together to stop the bloodshed in the region and to fight what they call terrorism. But neither side said how they intend to do that. Zeina Khodr, Al Jazeera, Ankara.